and blessings, my beautiful people, my dream transformers, since we're starting this dream vlog. I'm Dr. Jen, the cold coach. Some call me Dr. Jen or the cold coach or dream fairy. I like that, the dream fairy. The dream fairy. But this is something new that I'm stepping into. New as in bringing it out to the public. I've been doing it for years for myself and some family, immediate family. And I'm on my bed, as you can see. And so the tripod may shake a little bit, but I decided to do this, on the bed. I think it's more intimate, more appropriate for dream interpretation. So we're gonna stick with the bed. All right, so get used to seeing the headboard. But I've been going back and forth with doing this Dream Fairy series for a minute. Wasn't sure if, the right timing or if I was ready to do it for other people or even just to share my dreams. Dreams can be intimate and very personal. So I wasn't sure if I was ready to do that on a larger scale with a bigger audience. But we're gonna rock with it. We're gonna roll with it because I was led to do this. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about that in just a few. But this video it's very impromptu. We're in Mercury retrograde, and I set intentions with this new moon that just passed, new moon in Pisces. And I said, this is the time for me to go ahead and write down my thoughts. And then I said, today is just the day for me to just do it. I mean, this is like really off the cuff. I just came in. You see, I got a hood on my head because my hair got a little wet. So, yeah, I was like, no better time to do it than the present. So we're going to rock with it. And I'm going to be using my notes and just to kind of fill you all in on how this is going to flow. Okay, so I promise the other videos that come, they're gonna flow more smoothly, a little bit more organized. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about how I plan to do the videos so you can know what to expect. Okay, I know a lot of you have been also emailing me since I said I'm going to do the dream interpretations, emailing me your dreams, asking me questions. I'm not doing personal dream readings right now, interpretations. I'm gonna try to be a little still. The tripod is shaking. I'm not doing any personal readings for dream interpretations right now, but I will let you all know when I'm going to start doing that, and I'm going to let you also know how I'm going to incorporate those into the video series soon. Okay, so I'm going to tell you your options for the moment until I do begin personal readings. Okay, so how did I decide to do dream interpreting? Okay, I come from a family of dreamers, especially the women on my maternal side. My grandmother, my maternal grandmother, the late Betty Mae Edison, was a dreamer, and that was the connection I had with her while she was alive. She dreamed a lot, and she was always great at helping me and my sisters and my mom interpret our dreams. I grew up like listening to my mom on the phone with my grandmother on a Sunday morning, talking about her dreams, asking her mom what they meant, and my grandmother just really giving her different options and possibilities of what certain things mean in your dreams, and just kind of clarifying things for my mom. And so I started doing that. I would have a lot of dreams, and I would ask my mom about them, and she would say, call your grandmother. And so my grandmother really kind of, led the way for me and helped guide me through my dreams. And my sister started doing it. One of my oldest sisters, Siobhan, she dreams very vividly and lucidly. My dad is a dreamer as well, and my mom. So, it's just been something that's always been a part of our lives, these dreams. And I don't mean like, oh, I had a dream this night, or I woke up, I had maybe 2 dreams last week. No, for me, I know sometimes I can have 4 or 5 dreams in like a 30-minute time frame. Yeah, it's like it can be that intense. On an average night, I would say I have about 3 dreams a night. But I have taken naps for like 30 minutes or so to an hour where I've had, 3 or 4 dreams within that time span. So it can vary. Long story short, we're just we're just heavy dreamers, very empathic, getting messages from spirit in our dreams and our subconscious. So that's really how I got into dream interpretation, just doing my own. My grandmother passed away in 2014, the year I bought my house, and she came to me in a dream, and I literally knew when she was ready to cross over. Initially, when things happened, she wasn't ready, and then she came to me in a dream that night and she said she was ready. And that was, for me, a very pivotal, experience, not only just in my waking life, but in my dream life, right? So that's where it all really started. And as I've gotten older and things have gone on, I've noticed how, I begin to have more and more dreams in lucid states, and noticing how it's helping me to strengthen other spiritual gifts that I have, as far as, my mediumship, intuition, and hearing other spirit guides, other people's spirit guides. So I hear my spirit guides, and that's grown in the past couple years. I've heard other people's spirit guides, but not until recently has it become more clearer to decipher. So that's where I am now. And I want to use this as an opportunity to share my experience, share my journey. I'm still learning things, but I want to be as transparent and authentic as possible, in hopes that it'll help someone else who is going through something similar, and just also helping you just to decipher these dreams in your subconscious and what's really going on. What do they really mean? So that's what this is really all about. Okay. All right. So I kind of talked about my grandmother, my dreams, my grandmother, spiritual gifts. Oh, and my grandmother, she is my gatekeeper. She comes to me in dreams the most, but she's my gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is the spirit who basically filters and protects who can come through to you. So if I am getting a message from someone else's spirit guide, their spirit guide has to go through my gatekeeper. My gatekeeper is my protector of my gifts, right? The head protector. So she's my gatekeeper. So not only my spirit guide, my gatekeeper. So she's the the one in charge. Okay? The OHIN. What did I say? H? The TOIN. That was weird. Okay, anyway. So yeah, this is gonna be really off the cuff, nothing formal. Even when I do the interpretations. So we're talking about spiritual gifts. From an early age, I've seen spirits, and a lot of children do. I was never afraid, and I just kind of had this like innate knowing of what it was. Y'all be patient with me too. So like I said, this is very impromptu. It was just kind of like something that you just knew. And then as I connected with other people in my life, who were on that vibration, or I had some type of past life connection with them, things became more clear for me. 2 young ladies who have just been monumental in my spiritual growth. They have a business called Charm Noir. Krishara and Crystal from Detroit. Crystal Fuller, Krishara Wilkes. And, okay, sorry, I had a call come through. But they've been very instrumental in helping me to hone in on my gifts, and just getting stronger in who I am and what my spirit guides were trying to communicate to me. So they've helped me tremendously on this journey, and I thank them for it. These are my sisters. Like, these are my sisters. They're family, and so I just want to thank them. Shout out Charm Noir. And they are a part of my soul village. So if you've come to me for life coaching, or hell, even some business guidance, and we need to get down to the nitty gritty spiritually, you know, I've referred plenty of people to them, and you know, likewise. So they've been awesome. So yeah, I just, as I got older, became more in tune, had experiences, lived life, you know, made some crazy ass choices and made some great choices. And they've taught me how to tune more into my intuition, hear spirit more clearly, and understanding what's needed for me to clear the space in my life and the energy so that I can have a more direct connection with my spirit guides, with spirit overall, meaning the oneness, the source, and that I can hear more clearly. Okay, so in these readings, let's get to the readings. Okay, if you all do have any other questions too about my journey, if you put them in the comment section below, I'll answer them in the next video, just so I can know more about what you all want to know about me personally, since I will be doing the dream interpretations. All right, so let's talk about the modalities I'm going to be using with the dream interpretations. So in your dreams, and in the next video, I'm going to talk more about the dream state and what that means and all of that, okay? But just want to talk about what we're going to be talking about in the interpretations as well. But the modalities that I'm going to be using are, you know, symbolisms. I will be using my intuition, my mediumship, my connection to spirit. So my intuitiveness in these readings will come through. Again, this is new for me, and putting it out here on Front Street is different with the one-on-one. So some of you who've been my clients know one-on-one we do this. It's not nothing to you. But me putting it out there in this platform is new. So just giving you a heads up, you will see that intuitiveness come through. I'll be using color meanings and symbolisms, numbers. We'll talk about numbers, animals, what the animals mean in your dream, and also you know, certain settings and environments in your dreams, because colors, animals, numbers, all those different things can take on different meanings depending on the environment, how you feel in the dream. So there are a number of things we have to look at instead of just taking it at face value, or what you Google and read up on. You know, there are different meanings for different things. So when do you take one meaning over the other? Okay, and then also entrusting your intuition and what your dreams mean. Okay. I'll also be using tarot. I know a lot of people kind of shy away from tarot, especially my religious people out there, like, oh, what is tarot? What is tarot? Okay, so I will be using different types of tarot and what I call intuitive cards, not tarot. Okay, so intuitive cards, I'm going to show them really quickly. The intuitive cards that I'm going to be using to help, I have the Aboriginal Dreaming deck, tarot deck. It's backwards. Oh. But yeah, I'll put them in the description below. But the Aboriginal Dreaming deck by Mel Brown. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I love the artwork in these cards. They're awesome. So I'll be using this deck to help with dreams and help understand, give some clarity to the dreams as well. I'll also be using an oracle deck called Mystic Rebel that I love. Mystic Rebel. It is backwards because I'm doing it from the front camera. But Mystic Rebel, beautiful, beautiful cards as well, especially for my ladies who really want to feel empowered. This is a great oracle deck, and the oracle is just really about prophesying, right? Getting in touch with your intuitiveness, prophesying, having insight. The oracle has insight. And the oracle, I've been called an oracle, by the way, too. But the oracle gives insight on the possibilities. Not so much as what will happen, but what could happen, which also means what will happen, because there are many possibilities. And we're going to talk about how, you know, our choices split. And even the choices you don't choose, they still happen in a different realm. So the oracle is connected with that. And she lets you know, okay, well, in this realm, you know, you have all these options. It's all about what you're going to choose. So she's able to give insight. I say she. Typically, most of them are female, or feminine energy, I will say. Able to give insight into the possibilities and the choices that you can make. Think about the Matrix, right? She told him all the possibilities. And she kind of already knew what decision he was going to make, right? So think about that, about the Matrix when you think about the oracle. I'm also going to be using divine guidance. Divine guidance. I love this deck as well. I've been working with this one. And this one helps us to decipher numbers. It's the back of the cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But this helps decipher the meaning of numbers. Because I'm not just going to always take what's on the internet and Google and books and everything. I'm going to use my intuition, intuitiveness, along with the energy of the cards. So they have numbers. That's it. They're all numbers. Okay. All numbers. And again, this is no type, because I know somebody's going to say it. This is not, somebody's going to say like black magic shit and all that. You know, do whatever works for you. I only do what works for me, and I live in light and love and peace as much as possible. But this is about the metaphysical. This is about my intuitiveness and what I feel, and what I trust to, what I know to be true for me. Whatever works for you, you do that, okay? You do that. But I only invite my spirit guides and those spirits who are trying to get messages through of love and light and peace, and who mean well in the space, okay? So just know that. So divine guidance. So those will be the intuitive decks I will be using. Now, I just started working with actual tarot cards. I'm only going to use one deck. Okay. Only going to use one deck. This is the tarot. Guess what deck it is? The Tarot of Dreams. How about that? Isn't that fitting? All right. So the Tarot of Dreams. This is the only deck I'm going to be using. That's the back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. Oh my gosh, beautiful artwork. And this one spoke to me the most. The illustrations are by an Italian illustrator, Ciro Marchetti. I believe that's his name. I've had this connection with Italy for as long as I can remember, Italy and Costa Rica. And so this is a deck that spoke to me, and then it said Tarot of Dreams, and I'm like, oh, there it is. So I will be using the tarot cards to clarify the intuitive cards, okay, to clarify. And what I mean by clarify is, I mean, give more detail as to what it looks like in the waking state. Does that make sense? Who's really involved in what's happening in the waking reality. And so tarot does a great job of giving us more specific information. I'll say that. More specific information. Who's involved? What's involved? Career decisions. Is it about love? Is it not? Is it about your soul evolution? All that. So that's what that's going to be about. Okay. All right. So talked about that. All right. So weekly, I'm going to try to do this weekly. Okay. That's my goal. So that's why I said get used to seeing my bed, because it will likely be off the cuff. I'm gonna put the tripod here and I'm just gonna be talking. I'll probably be at night. And sometimes it might be in the middle of the night after I've had a dream. Okay. But weekly, I'm gonna try to do one past dream and one present dream. I have dreams written down. I have dreams I remember from a young girl, but I have dreams written down. Or I'll say this, recorded in my phone. I think it goes back to 2013. I also have a dream journal I've written in. I have to look at the date, but they're old too. So I'm going to do one past dream interpretation and then one present dream interpretation. That's my goal. Okay. Also, what I was saying is, I'm not doing the personal dream interpretation readings right now, but if you send your dreams to me, I'm gonna probably have to create a different email for it, but for now you can just use Jennifer at the Cold Coach. If you send your dream to me, give me as much detail as possible, as much as you can remember. Try not to leave anything out. But what I'm going to do, since I'm not doing the personal readings formally, I guess, I am going to feature someone else's dream interpretation once a week. So I'll just choose a dream at random to discuss and to interpret here on the channel. And so you'll just have to watch to see if your dream is picked. I won't tell you if I've chosen your dream. You're just gonna have to watch. You're just gonna have to watch. Okay, I'm gonna keep it anonymous. Okay, I'm gonna keep it anonymous. But that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so for now, that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll also be talking about what dreams mean. Also energetically what dreams mean. Just because you see a male in the dream, it doesn't mean it relates to a male or that particular person in the dream. So we're going to be talking about what they mean energetically, feminine, masculine energies in dreams, where we go when we sleep. Talk about the subconscious mind. You guys know I love the subconscious mind, and hence hypnotherapy and all of that. So we're going to talk about that. Why some people have multiple dreams a night. I will also be doing dream interpretations that may be personal, but that may also relate to us collectively. So collective dream interpretations, dream interpretations that's for everyone. So I may dream something that affects the collective. I may dream something that affects someone in my life personally, or some of you personally. I'm aware that I'm probably going to be crossing dreams with people as I'm choosing to do this, because more people are watching. I'm opening myself up to it. So I'm just being mindful of that as well. So know that some of my dreams may not be personal. They're probably going to start becoming more collective, or personal to me, I would say. So I may dream something that may relate to you. So you just want to tune in. All right. I'll also be talking or connecting astrology to the dream patterns that I have, and how astrology may play a role in what you dream. So that's another thing. When you send your dream to me, I want you to also include your birth information. So the date you were born, month, day, and year, the location you were born in, meaning the city, and I mean born, not raised, where you entered into this realm, into the earth. Also include your birth time if you know it. The birth time will help me tremendously, because I also want to look at your natal chart it'll help me understand your dream as well. Okay, so we're going to be connecting all the dots in that sense. Not just going to be dream interpretation. Again, we're bringing all modalities into it, all the tools we can, and we're going to figure this thing out. So that's just a rough of what my dream interpretations, what you can expect, what they'll be like. Tell me what y'all like. Do y'all like the Dream Fairy? Do y'all like Jen, Dr. Jen, Cold Coach for this? I don't know. I feel like things are morphing into kind of something else. Dream Oracle. Oh, I like that. Fairies are a bit more spicier. I read here. I'm an Aries. A bit more spicier. That's another thing. Just so you know, those who are into astrology or who are looking to get into it, I am an Aries, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, and North Node. I'm a Libra rising. All right. Venus in Pisces, Mars in Taurus. Yeah, that's all you need to know. All right. If you need to know anything else, let me know. About that, let me know. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of come on and just wing it. Basically, wing it. Expect these readings to be, again, informal, very comfortable. Watch it in your bed. I don't know. Watch it in your bed, and know that I'm still learning. And so I'm going to be open and honest about that. Things that I'm still figuring out, or new discoveries that I make about things. Be patient, be kind, and know that I think we're kind of forming a dream community. A lot of you have already messaged me, and I think it's just so cool that this many people have been interested in their dreams and what they mean and are looking for these answers. So The idea is to help you so you can help yourself, or help you help yourself, and help you to become empowered in trusting your own intuition, doing your own research, and really putting yourself in a good position to guide your own life, right? All right, guys, but that's it. If you have any other questions, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about dreams and dream interpretations. If you have any questions about me personally, I'll answer them in the next video. But I'm really excited about this, and I'm glad that I just, decided to just put it out there and just take this chance while the kids are at school and all this stuff. So yeah, you might see them pop in from time to time. Don't let them distract you. Don't let their cuteness distract you. But yeah, so thank you for going on this journey with me. I'm excited, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you for watching. Peace and blessings. Bye.